Hi there. So, welcome. This is grade 9 math, and today we're going to be talking about like terms. So, if you are wondering what a like term is, I'm going to put up an example. So, you're looking at one number, and say the number is 5. I'm going to put an x beside it like this, okay? And say I have another number with an x. Now, because both of these numbers have x here, these are going to be like terms. However, if you have two numbers and the letters are different, so we're going to try another example here. Say I have 3x, right? And I have 4y. Now, because one of these numbers has an x and then the other number has a y, these are not considered to be like terms. So this is actually very important in grade 9. It's an important concept, and we should make sure we understand what the difference is. Afterwards, you're going to be simplifying different type of equations as well as polynomials, and we have to make sure we know what the term like terms is. Alright, so let's try. So just gonna erase that. And we're gonna go to our textbook and we're gonna try a couple of the questions here. Alright, so let's do simplify, which is what most in unit, most of the questions will tell you to simplify, okay, whatever answer you have. So let's try an example here. So say I have 2x plus 4x, and whenever we write the answers, we should make sure that we're basically writing going down. Alright, so we're going to do 2x plus 4x here. They are like terms because they both have an x. And you're just going to add these two numbers together. So I'm going to do 2 plus 4, which is 6x. Alright? And we should make sure we're just looking at the like terms. If they are not like terms, we cannot simplify it. And you could just write not possible at the bottom. Okay, let's take a look at one more example here. Alright, let's try 5y minus 2y. So you can see that we're taking like really simple examples here because they both do have a y. I know that they are like terms, and I'm just going to do some simple subtraction. I'm going to do 5 take away 2, which is 3, and we're going to put the y, okay, because these both of them are like terms here as well. Okay, so we're going to do one more example. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so it doesn't have to be just one letter like an x and y. In order for two numbers to be like terms, let's put C, okay? It can also have an exponent at the top. So let's do 4x squared. Alright, and let's add something bigger. So say it's 9x squared. Alright, so are both of these like terms here? And the answer is yes. Yes, they are. Because I'm looking at the x, and both of them have like a 2 at the top. So it's pronounced x squared. Alright? So again, because they are like terms, we're going to do 9 plus 4 here, which is 13. And again, don't forget to put the x squared. Okay, and that's the final answer when I am simplifying it. Alright, I think I'm going to just write at the top of the board here. Okay, so let's take a look at one more example. Okay, we're going to make this 1D. Alright, and so let's take a negative number. So again, the teacher might try to trick you by using negative integers. We're going to do 6y squared minus 4y squared. Okay, so again, if you're looking at this, are they like terms here? Again, yes. Okay, both of them are like terms. I have y squared. Now basically, if you look at the exponent, if one of them was y squared and the other one was y cubed, then they would not be like terms. So I wouldn't be able to add or subtract them together. Alright? Make sure whenever you're writing the equal sign in your answer, you're writing it going down. You shouldn't be writing it on the side like this. Okay? So here I have negative 6. And again, remember, because they both are integers, this is actually negative 6 plus negative 4. Alright, and if we remember some of the rules from grade 8, this is going to be negative 10y squared. So just like that. Okay, and if you get a little bit confused, okay, make sure you're just doing it maybe on the side here. Let's put in a side. All right, so we're gonna do -6 plus -4. Okay, so for most cases you are able to use like your calculator when you do that. So again, we should remember some of the rules for integers. So here both of them are negative. Okay, so the rule is I'm going to add both of the numbers together. So 6 plus 4, which is equal to 10. And if you look at the -6 here, it's bigger. So the number 6 is bigger than the 4. And I see that the 6 is negative. Okay, so I'm going to add basically a negative, okay, to the top here. So the answer is -10, okay, y squared. Okay, so let's take a look at the textbook, and let's try one of the harder questions here. All right. So good work so far. I'm going to change this to number 2. Okay. So this time we're going to have 2 separate variables. Okay, so I'm just going to copy down one of these questions here. Let's try this one. So it's 5x plus 10. Okay, plus 5y. So make sure you know which ones are the like terms here. Minus 3x plus 1. All right, so this is what the question is here. Okay, so what we're going to do is just put together all of the like terms that you see. Okay, so let's start off with the x. I'm going to underline it. So this is 5x. Okay, you have to make sure you're taking the sign in front. Okay, so in front of the 3 is the negative. Negative 3x. Okay, then I'm going to move to the y. This is plus 5y. Okay, and if you notice, I'm actually underlining the sign that is in front here. Okay, the next one is going to be plus 10, like that. Okay, and plus 1, which is what I'm left with. Okay, so we have to make sure we're not just going to leave it like this. The question is going to say simplify. So this is you putting the like terms together. Then I'm going to add or subtract it. Okay, so I'm doing 5x take away 3x. 5 minus 3 is 2x. So it looks like that. And the next part, so let's make like a line underneath it. All right. Now you notice the 5y is just by itself. Okay, so I'm just going to put plus 5y. Like that. And the last part is basically the 10 plus 1, which is equal to 11. Okay, so this is the final answer here. It's 2x plus 5y plus 1, or 11, sorry. All right, and if you notice in your final answer, okay, there are no like terms. Okay, and that's how I know that this is the final answer at the very end. Okay, so there shouldn't be any like terms in your final answer. Alright, so that's how you do these questions here. You're going to basically, so if you put it in terms of like different steps, okay? First, you're looking at the expression that's given to you. You're looking at the like terms. In the second step, I'm going to put all the like terms together, okay? And again, I have to make sure I'm underlining and using the sign that is in front of the number. And in the last step, I'm just going to add or subtract the like terms that I have. And that's how you're basically simplifying the expressions that contain the like terms. So thank you for watching today, and I will see you in our next class. Bye!